Hello.
Hello, hello, hello,
Oh, Christmas wee. Oh, Christmas wee.
hello.
Your little
I...
Ewok looks so adorable.
It's gorgeous.
It's all festive and stuff. So, what are you planning to do with that candy cane?
Well, that all depends on how well behaved everyone is. If you are, we'll see how it goes. I mean, either way, it could get very interesting in here this evening. So just brace yourselves, relax, think of South Africa and the giraffes.
Yeah, think of Africa. Africa.
The country.
Africa.
Hee hee.
Dear, dear, dear American friends. Hey, Bamacat.
Hey.
Dear American friends, hear me when I say this.
Hear my plea.
Africa is a continent.
A what now?
A continent.
It
Right.
what? Like it loses control of its bowels and it can't. It like poops the bed occasionally.
So, there are a lot of countries in Africa. So,
Fir trees, palm trees, countries.
that actually reminds me of something I want to ask you later. So, yeah, Africa is a continent, all right? It's got a lot of countries. And at the very bottom, like the ass end of Africa, that is where the country of South Africa is located. So, although I am on the continent of Africa, it would be like me calling an American a Canadian or vice versa. That's pretty much the same because you're all on the same landmass, right? Different countries, same continent.
It would be like saying that New York is right beside Texas, that sort of thing.
Pretty much. So yeah, I just had to get that out, which is the point of the title of the live stream, Africa. South Africa. So yeah, but it brings me back to that thing I wanted to ask you. Okay, who rules a kingdom? Okay, I get that one. We.
Who rules the kingdom? That would be the king or the queen, Griffey.
Okay, who rules a principality?
That would be a king or a queen also.
Okay, well, go with the wording, right?
Yeah. Well,
A kingdom is ruled by.
if we're talking like okay, like denominationally, then yes, prince. Then okay, right?
Okay, principality is a prince, right?
Yeah.
Who rules a country?
Well, Boris Johnson would fit that entirely.
A huge, huge cunt.
Yeah, you know that I'm big mad if that word ever slips out of my mouth. That's how you know all bets are off. Head for
Yeah.
safe space. Save yourself. Terrible things are about to go down, yo.
Mm. Oh, Stella got a map of Africa, which I will be posting soon. But yeah, before we get started, let me do that thing that I forgot to do. Hey, Miss Trisha. Hello, Stella. Miss Trisha, Stella, Miss Trisha, Stella, Miss Trisha, Stella. Hey, Bad Cat. Stella. Hey, Sapphire Sky. I need a date. Have you got a date yet? Hmm? Did one pitch up? Hello,
Yeah,
Wee.
she never sort of specified which kind of date it was. Like, was it a calendar date? Was it a fruit? You know, one of those nicely packaged little Christmas dates that everybody loves and adores so terribly not. Was it one of those that you're looking for?
Is it the dates that if you eat too much of them, your stomach runs?
Well, they do have quite an effect, you know, you know.
Oh, let me continue down our list before I talk
Yeah,
about
sorry.
shits and giggles, shits and giggles, giggles and shits. Hey there, sassy Brenda. Stella, thanks. Live chat reminder. Hey there, Miss Libby. Long time no see. I need a date. You guys called me an African. I'll call you a Canadian. There you go. You're in New York. You're across the river from Canada. Have at it.
Same difference. Same difference.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. Bumblebee Parker. So, how have you guys been? You all getting into the festive Christmassy Christmas spirit? I had an interesting day. I took my almost 89-year-old grandma to the doctor, to which I had to explain all her medical conditions and stuff and things because she needed to renew her prescription. And on the way back, I made a joke in the car and I said to Stella that I told the doctor grandma's got uh, the sickness of the forgetfulness. And guess what? Grandma remembers that I said that. She's like, oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll just forget to pay you my part of the rent, considering I'm that old and I forget.
Granny's all spicy.
Oh,
Spicy.
oh, yeah, Miss Libby. I need a date is actually Chris. They were in a live stream at Tara's, and yeah, they got stripper names, and they changed their name to their stripper name, and some got stuck for 2 weeks with the same name.
Yeah.
Uh, well, I don't think Chris came off of that whole thing too badly. I mean, when you think about it, you were Teeny Peen Bad Dream. There was Dixie Normus,
I know, right?
Becker Ricker.
Pecker Wrecker's still bumming about. I love seeing her name pop up in different streams. It just cracks me up. I'm like, it's good to see everybody. How yous all doing? Yous are all surviving your various weather maladies, storms, snow, earthquakes, whatever the fuck is going on near you, whatever's happening.
Hello, Sassy Brenda, and hello, dear September. How are you guys doing? A terrible winter storm hitting in Texas tomorrow. Ooh.
Mm.
Um, you can always come visit us. We're melting over here.
I keep asking you to channel some of that hate towards my direction. That would be at least an effort on your part. And to be frank, you've showed minimal, minimal effort in making that happen. And quite frankly, I feel like we should have. I'm going to start my Griffey Hate channel with a full 10-part series on how I have requested hate from Africa to be channeled over here, and it hasn't happened.
Well, I told you I'd swap you electricity for heat, right? So you didn't come basically bring your end either.
Well,
So
I can give you my end quicker than I could give you the electricity, but that's neither here nor there. The way it's looking over here, if we get the winter that they think we're going to have, we could be in similar straits to yourselves for at least a little while anyway. So really looking forward to that. That's going to cheer everybody up immensely. that's I mean, half of our country's already on strike because we're already on our knees. So what more can we do to cheer everyone up? Turn the power off. Great job. Well done, folks. Well done. Let's do that. Yeah. Happy Christmas. Yay.
I was giggling the other day when Harley was thinking that I live in the UK and we're neighbors.
Yeah, I think the conversation on Circle Jerk about the power situation had sort of
escaped her somehow.
because they sort of ended up mishmashing the two conversations together, so I can sort of see where she maybe got that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Either that or my very coherent and convincing South African accent is better than I thought it was. It's very impressive.
Either that or my Irish is awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Just say Pogue Mahone.
Poke my what now?
Pogue Mahone. Means kiss my ass. See?
Well, I'm waiting for wee Scottish Ma to get in here because I want to tell her to get you lolly.
You still say it funny, and I don't know where it is that you're. I think it's because you're focusing on it, the lolly part of it that makes me laugh. I'm like, hee hee. Yes, Irishmen can move to South Africa. In fact, part of my family did do so and lived not too far away from where Griffey is currently located once upon a time. Not in a creepy way. You're all right, Griffey. They're dead. You know, you're safe. They're not going to be popping around for tea. You're all right.
I just wanted to say, was that where you went?
When
you were sneaking like back into the house.
When I was spotted on the security cameras?
Yes. When you were spotted on the security camera.
I tried, guys. I tried. I thought I'd perfected this maneuver, but apparently not.
Nope. The security camera got you. It got you square in the face. Look at that.
There's nothing to see here, Griffey. That's definitely a giraffe. That is not me.
You need to do that. Yeah, I need to do the other thingamajig. But let me. There we go.
I suddenly feel like Ernie Shell must do after court when he's like, "Oh, what? That you didn't have that picture? Oh well, okay, bye now, bye." Bye.
Well, that.
Shit.
You
Well,
see, there you were caught sneaking back into the house. Were you playing with the lion, the giraffe, the elephants, or did you go and visit relatives on the other side of that hill?
all of them, we were having a great wee night out. It was amazing. Um, we had a full night out on the town. It was a bit of an effort getting the giraffe into a club, but we made it work. We had a great time. Pictures were taken. Cops may have been called once or twice, but apart from that, it was great.
You see, we've given away the surprise of people knowing that we speak regularly, and you pretty much do live in our closet because you know what's going on here.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
we Frosty and us are like an ocean and ass ton of land away from each other.
Yeah.
But she does know what happens around here because yeah, well, she hears from us daily.
Yeah. Like I said, I had family there once upon a time, so it's very much similar to here in that
Yeah.
for as much as the world develops, there are certain parts of the world that stay very entrenched in their cultures. Ireland, parts of Africa are like that too, majorly, where it's despite having all the mod cons or all the money that ever people could wish for, there will always still be that very clan mentality, that very small community, who knows who's related to who, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Miss Libby, they're doing good. Brendan's starting grade 12 in what it's
20
in
days.
in
21 days.
in 21 days. In 21 days, Brendan's starting grade 12, his last year of school, his last year of high school.
Whoop, whoop.
And Valerie is starting grade 1. And we're counting down the 20 days until that happens. Because when that happens, it means that we have a section of the day where there is peace and quiet. Because the child. Oh.
Ginger's
Hello,
not.
Ginger.
Ginger, do you see my little Christmas outfit? Do you see my little Christmas outfit? I'm adorable. Look at me.
Did-
Look at me, Ginger. Look at me.
Look at her funky, funky Christmassy do that she's got going on there.
Yes, it's adorable. Just like me.
You most definitely are. You're. I want to eat your candy cane.
Hey. my candy cane's bringing all the girls to the yard.
That came out a lot dirtier than I thought it would.
If that doesn't make the end of year clip show, I don't know what will.
Well, that would be funny as fuck in itself because can you imagine how bored somebody has to be to make a chip
A chip, yeah.
a
Yeah,
clip
we're not doing
channel?
that. We're not doing that, Griffey, under
No,
any
no.
fucking circumstances.
Can you imagine how bored somebody has to be to make a clip channel out of us?
Well, all I say is, we'll see.
Oh, so the Griffey Hate channel will be doing that, will it?
Look, sometimes it takes time to build greatness. It just doesn't happen overnight, We have to, put effort into these things.
You just got to remember to keep it on Patreon, right? Because that's the only way we will never get to see it.
Right? And it's only when you sign up to the OnlyFans that you get the really good shit, though. And then you see where my candy cane really went. Yay!
Hey, Roxy.
Hello, Roxy. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm just going through the listy thingy, my bob.
The listy thingy, my bob?
Yes. The
Sapphire
listy
Sky, not a chance. We have the lesser known ability of YouTube over here called a sense of humor, and it helps us immensely be able to cope with the slings and arrows of the YouTubes, because oh my good god, these people are crazy, yo. They be crazy peoples.
Sapphire Sky. There, on that note, I can agree with what we said. We have a sense of humor. We don't take everything that seriously. I mean, if you sit and think about it, Perp threw out my channel link the other day. Not my channel link, but my live stream link. Telling Frank that we were talking all kinds of shit about him. And he didn't come along. And we were trashing everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't get one nasty message out of nobody because we didn't do it. And I got a couple of subscribers, to which the first opportunity I got where I found Perp in the chat room, I just said, thanks for the subs.
Hey.
And as you guys know, I mean, in the beginning, Lenny had a misunderstanding where she thought we was like talking nasty about Chris, which wasn't the case. And then we were like, hey, Lenny, hey. And guess what? Now Lenny actually comes in here and says hello to everybody.
Yeah.
It's
And now
good.
now we're going to have to change that up a little. I've decided we now have to have hi Heidi, hi. Because hi Heidi, hi. If you want to lurk there in the bushes, you could just come up here on the panel and show your ass the same way you do over on Purples every fucking day of the week, or you can continue shit talking behind everybody else's back the same way you do every day of the week. Your choice. But everybody sees you. Everybody. The difference between me and you, Heidi, is I will tell you, and have told you, I am not your friend. I tried to be civil. You couldn't manage it. That's your problem, not mine. And if you continue talking about me like a nasty bitch, then you're going to have a really big problem on your hands. So keep pushing. Keep pushing. I'll be here. Carry on.
Yeah. That's the one thing I find funny is the fact that Heidi's all big and bad, talking shit about everybody and their mother. But I bet you she won't come in here and get up on this panel.
No.
No.
In fact, the last
We'll-
2 times I was on panel with her, she ran away both times.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny. I bet you it would more likely be a case of her going up on Purple's panel and goading us from there. Oh, you don't have the balls to come in here.
Yeah. Nah, 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 nah. Here's the thing, Heidi. Hi, Heidi, hi. And Purple, nobody wants to come on a channel where they're going to be abused by you and your chat. Nobody wants to do that. So sit up there and act a big girl all you want in your own little sandbox, because at some point you're going to set foot outside it. And when you do, you will be sorry for the shit you have said. So carry on. Keep playing. Keep playing.
That's one thing about certain chat rooms, certain live streams and stuff that I just cannot handle. You go in there, you want to ask a logical question, not being disrespectful, asking a simple, straightforward question, and you get blocked because it doesn't fit in with the echo chamber, or you get timed out and then blocked. I mean, if you were going in there and you were being an outright arsehole by going into Purple's channel and telling her, you are a real, see you next Tuesday, I just thought I'd do the public a service and announce that to you. Then I could understand a timeout and I could understand a block. But going in and asking a question like, why did you do this? And yeah, I don't have time for your bullshit.
Yeah. Oh well, God love them. When that's all the control and power they have in the world, their worlds are tiny, tiny little places. God love it. You have to kind of feel sorry for it in a way.
Yeah.
Hi, Roxy. Hello.
Roxy, doesn't she look all cute with her candy cane and her little festive bow and her Santa Claus hat?
Look at me. I'm adorable. Look at me.
Hey, Eliza.
Hello.
Hello. Eliza, look. We found a new outfit for Wii. We pimped out the Wii.
Oh, Christmas Wee. Oh, Christmas Wee. I'm feckin' adorable. There you go. There you go. You're welcome.
You see? And Ginger, we did take your advice. We blessed the fuck out of their hearts. Right?
I've been doing more blessing than Pope John Paul, either one or two, ever got the chance to do the entire time they were on the planet.
So we were blessing them and blessing them and blessing them, and apparently they just keep coming back to get blessed some more.
Yeah. Some people just are in need of a heck of a lot of blessing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's almost needy the way that they keep begging for attention, really. It's a problem almost, but sure. Aw.
And it sometimes feels like they want to be smacked with a Bible. They need so much blessing of their hearts.
Or a little dunk on the head with a candy cane. Dunk!
That could work too. So that's quite good then that you have the candy cane.
Yeah. And that's how you know you've been very naughty. If I lick it before I dunk you with it, that it'll stick
Excuse
to
me.
your hair, and then you'll be in all sorts of trouble. Because then things just get problematic after that. You're in terrible trouble.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
There you go. Stella
Have
says
Christmas spirit. Come on.
you like knife them with your candy cane.
Have
Yep.
some Christmas spirit, goddammit.
You can knight Queen Heidi with a candy cane.
Look, I'll have you know, our people are very religious over here. They really are. And I've been to a few mass services that, quite frankly, could be described as an out-and-out fight. But when it gets to the point where you're being handed communion at a rate with which you're not sure that the communion cup is ever going to leave your spleen, never mind be passed towards you, that's where you realize that maybe the priest has had a bad day, and God love him, he's just being pushed to the limit right now. Don't yeah, maybe just get out of the way and go home.
Perhaps.
Yeah. That
Perhaps
happened.
just like, good job, Reverend. You can stop now. It's
I
okay.
know. I have literally been to services where you give the, the priest a hug afterwards because you're like, oh, God love you, you've had a really rough day. There you go. I'll look after you instead because you look like you need it more than me right now. Oh dear. Okay. Bye now. Bye. See you next week. Bye. Yeah.
Well, I do tend to agree with Eliza as well. I think they're going to get dictionaries, Bibles, and coal for Christmas. Lots and lots of coal.
I don't think they would even be allowed those 3 items at once, to be honest. Or I could be really mean.
Well, if I could purchase morals, I would send them some of those. But yeah, it was said that morals is very low on certain people's list of importance.
Right? From a grandmother. A grandmother. Now, if it has escaped your notice by the time that you're into raising another generation, not just the generation of your own children, but your children's children,
Yeah.
and you still don't realize how important morals and ethics are, then oh my good Lord,
Then you're sitting with a
what are you doing? What are you doing?
that is a real big problem in my opinion.
I
That's why
think we
Yeah.
should have like a little morality tale of the week over here, considering we've got Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Hi. Hi. Lurking in the bushes. We should, from now on, do a little morality tale of the week, and therefore Heidi can take that back like a little nut to the Purple Palace and explain everything she learned over at Griffey's. I think that would be a very good idea. Then everyone's a winner. What do you think, folks? I think that
You
would be a
know,
very good
you know she's gonna get it all ass backwards. Then talk about how we threatened and ridiculed her medical conditions.
Yeah.
And what other shit does she talk? Damn, I don't really pay attention because when Heidi starts talking, I fall asleep.
I think she falls asleep too, but that's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah.
Ginger says we should send. She wants to. I'm a send. Let me get that thing.
Words are hard, Griffey. Words are hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna send out lip gloss that seals lips. Merry Christmas to all, Silent Night, and all that.
Ginger, don't ruin my fun. We can't have. We're not changing behaviors till the new year. Other people, they have gone right off the track altogether. They are so far into the bushes at this point that they are on safari. Quite frankly, hence the picture for today. You should, if you look very closely at that picture, you should see Heidi's little head somewhere behind an elephant over there, because she has gone so far away from the fucking point of anything
that you
that
ended up in Africa.
yeah, up an elephant's arse. I mean, hello, it would make as much sense as anything. In fact, it would be more sense than anything that has come out of there in quite some time. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. So yeah, hi Eileen. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Miss Eileen. So this is the part where I get ignorant and say, "Speak Irish" to her.
Hello Eileen. Hello. Isn't that annoying? Isn't it? Isn't it though? Isn't it? Libby, that's a whole story that would take far too long to explain.
Yeah, but you may be able to remember her as the Yaya Sisterhood or the Yaya Fibro Warrior Queen, and yeah, fuck no, she had a gazillion names on YouTube already.
I'm Mr.
Please
Shah.
make that your new name, Heidi. Call yourself fuck nose. That would be. I would love that. I would. That would make my heart happy. That's what I want for Christmas for Heidi to change her name to fuck nose. Please do that. Thank you.
There you
Hi,
go,
fuck
Heidi.
nose. Hi.
There you go, Heidi. You got Wee Frosty Ewok's Christmas request for you. If you could grant her Christmas wish by changing your name to Fucknose for 14 days.
I mean, it's your moral duty as a good citizen of the planet.
Yeah.
How you doing, Miss Trisha?
Hello, Miss Trisha.
Trisha, hi. Hello, Eliza. Hello, 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 everybody. And yeah,
Oh, yeah.
September Blueheart is being very facetious there with her being, Wee's being very good. No, we is being slightly not good, but trust me, we could have been a lot more bad.
Yeah.
And let me put it very clearly so we can get this nasty business out of the way at the start of the stream. Hi, Heidi. Hi. You paying attention? You ready? Are you ready? Have you got it to screen record? You ready? Do you need me to give you another wee minute? I know that the Hashimoto's can get in the way of your finger movement there just down the screen, so I'll just give you a wee second to warm up. You ready? And go. Okay, Heidi. Here's the
Dixie Norman.
situation. Here's the situation.
Ta-da!
You need to pay attention to what you are saying, first of all. You claim to be pretty much the Jodie Sue of the YouTube subworld. You are a hair's breadth away from being your stalked, harassed, and terrorized, you and your minor dog, throughout the YouTubes, because quite frankly, you might as well just go on over there, make friends with Jodie Sue, fill up her Christmas wish list because nobody else will be this year. And you could be the benefactor to her every dream. Therefore, win-win. She gets a new fan, you get a new person who owes you everything. Happy as Larry. So I think that is quite frankly the way forward. You would both be able to have amazing conversations with each other, both just talking over the top of each other, not listening to a damn thing either one's saying. Hang up after 4.5 hours, none the better off for whatever's happened, but, able to retell your part of the conversation except for ass backwards to someone else. And therefore, the rest of the human race would be left alone. I think that would be a very good idea. How can I make that happen for you? Would you like an introduction? I will hit you up with Jodie Sue Brown. You and her can be BFFs. It will be effing amazing. I will get matching merch made because I know a girl. Hey, Heidi, hi.
Hi, Heidi. I'll be your merch girl.
I know a girl that can make you some merch, and you'll be able to show off your new BFF to the world. and the dog. But yeah. There you go. Carry on.
Like, I'm actually looking forward to making some Heidi merch. I can think of a few things.
Can you? I mean, that could keep us entertained for hours. You know,
Just
if
think. Then Heidi can go up on Purple's panel and bitch about how I am making money out of selling merch of her goofy ass.
Trisha, trust me when I tell you, this person that we are talking about is the subscriber equivalent of Jodie Sue, where everyone that isn't giving her a rim job is basically harassing her. There's only those two options. So yeah. If aliens landed and we send those two out as envoys, we're all dead. We're all dead. That's all you need to know.
She likes big bugs and she cannot lie. So yeah, we're quite peaceful and loving and fun loving and generally awesome peeps who love to encourage others and be a friend, right? But then you get assholes that pull us into situations that we weren't part of to begin with, where previously we would show restraint, shut up, not comment, not say anything, not voice an opinion. But after almost 2 years of it, we're done. Now you're getting our opinion. So if you talk about us, we're going to talk about you.
Yeah.
Italian girl.
I'm sorely tempted to go full Eliza at this moment in time, knowing that if I do so, there's no return. Everything will just become very problematic.
Okay, cool. Because honestly, we just this past month, and you can relate, right? We've been friends for what feels like a fucking eternity on YouTube right now.
Sorry about that.
We remember, and we've seen some shit. We've been through some shit.
We have.
But this is to the point where that's enough. That's enough. Now, the wheels have fucking come off the wagon over here. So yeah, we're generally nice and awesome. Everybody that is the same way to us. If you want to be a dickhead, we're gonna be a dickhead to you.
Yes. Hello, Italian girl. Hello.
Hello, Italian girl. So yes, as Eliza says, please please. Oops.
All right.
No.
You ready, Heidi? Have you got your little finger ready to go again, or have you pressed stop in between times? Or are you just screen recording the entire show? If so, hi, Heidi. Hi.
Hi.
Heidi, the brown-nosed panel hopper, had a very dirty nose. And if you ever saw her, You would even say she's gross. All of the other panel hoppers used to laugh and call her names. They never let poor Heidi join in any panel games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Purple came to say, Heidi, with your nose so brown, won't you hide my dirty deeds tonight? Then all the other panelists still laughed and called Heidi names. They'll never let poor Heidi join in any panel games. There you go. The end. You're
We
welcome.
need to
Sorry
clip
about
that. That's brilliant.
If that ends up anywhere, I will fucking die. Do not do that to me. Thank you. I mean that,
I'm,
Eliza. Because
I'm so clipping that. I'm putting it in the short video, and I'm going to tag Heidi in
oh Jesus.
it.
Hi, Miss Mary.
Watch Stella's expression. She's like, "You what?"
Hi, Lucy.
Do you realize how hard it is to try to sing that without like busting out laughing? I'm like, oh, oh, oh. You know, it was as painful as it sounded, to be honest. You know,
You do know that we're going to be over at Circle Jerks in what, 3 hours?
Eliza, please do not ruin my entire existence. I beg
You
of
know
you.
I'm gonna.
I beg of you.
You know I'm gonna be in the chat like.
Yeah. See, this is what happens. I can be I can be a little bit pliable with people, and then suddenly I either, like my first panel, end up talking about things being notarized by Benny's left nipple, or I'm suddenly singing a Christmas tune about Heidi and her brown nose. I mean, it's been quite the year. You're welcome. You're welcome.
There you go. There's some consolation for you.
Eliza, good God, please, please. I will literally die. You will just have to carry out a deceased Ewok out of the chat.
Eliza, are you open to a bribe?
I will time you out of the chat. I will ban you from chat. Everybody will be like, "Where's Griffey?" And I don't know. I don't know. Haven't seen her. She must be sleeping.
There you go. You see, even Ginger agrees.
Ginger,
All
don't
the
you be
world.
stirring shit and get you a wooden spoon for Christmas, you wee stirrer.
You see, everybody needs to see your awesomeness.
Look at my awesomeness on the screen. Look at me. I'm adorable. Look at me. Look at me.
I think you need to teach me and Stella this song, and then we can all sing it.
Oh, that was just Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer sang very badly off tune. That's what that was.
Okay, you can just do the tempo
I'll
thing.
sit there and you can sing it. Hi, Gretchen.
Hi, Shelly. Hello.
Hello, Chili. Oh, and I gotta agree with Miss Tony. You make awesome videos. I loved that donkey one. Donkey one is my favorite. Okay, Well, there's a bit of a light at the end of it. A bit. It's a torch, but promise is a promise. I won't play it today. I tend to agree with you, Eliza. I think. Oh, awesome. Let me drop the email quick.
Squirrels,
Um,
Griffey, squirrels.
wow.
You're.
Um,
Oh, I was about to pull a very low blow there. I was about to say you're pulling a Ziggy. Oh, 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 oh.
well, I haven't asked anybody for their credit card or accepted one from somebody or ever been fucking fucked up enough.
Anything? Have you got any
Yeah.
size 5 shoes for sale? Have you? Have you? Have you?
No.
Hmm.
I don't wear size 5. I only wear size 6. And Stella also wears size 6, and her shoes broke. So I gave her my shoes because, yeah. So no size 5. What is a pair of size 6? You can have them. They're a bit worn out, but you can have them.
Well, more importantly, she's going to sell you a pair of size 5 shoes. It doesn't matter if that you don't need them. None of that is important, really.
Eliza, just remember the 3 F's in the Griffey.
Yes, Eliza, check there. There's 3 F's like fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yeah. Imagine what goes through Griffey's head every time she sees my name pop up on Discord. And that'll remind you that the extra F is always necessary, because she's just like, oh, good God, here we go. Here we go.
And when the two of us get together, then it's just fucks and weeds.
Right.
Right. Here's Stella. Right.
Sill's like, yeah, no, that's not going to work, love. No, no, no. Hi, Lucy. Hello.
Hi, Lucy. And I bet you we got lurkers now. Hi, Heidi. You bitch.
Sit on it and rotate.
Hey, she's singing.
If
Two
you
more.
hadn't have pointed
Yeah.
it out, she would have kept going. But you ruined it, as usual. God
Now
damn it.
you know why there's an extra F in the email. Because I always manage to fuck it up.
You always got to squeeze an extra F in there somewhere. Make time for the extra F in your life.
Yes. Stella.
No,
Stella.
no,
You know you're gorgeous.
no,
Stella.
no,
Stella.
no.
Come what Julie says. Mhm. Libby, my deepest condolences for what you just had to go through to experience that.
What happened?
Let me put it up so that
Oh,
you can see
dear.
it. There you go.
Yes, we got it, Eliza. Thank you.
Yeah, Libby, imagine where we were a year ago. It's sort of that, with then Purple and Heidi on top of it. It's like that. It's that kind of a, oh my good God. Oh my good God. What are we doing?
We need a moment of silence in chat for Libby.
What remains of her critical thinking. If we could all bow our heads in a moment of reflection.
Yes. Exactly that, Miss Libby. That is how 99.9% of us felt the first time we heard it.
And even though we heard it, in particular, we heard it. We then went on the most unfortunate mission to try to treat these people like human beings and, reach out to them in some kind of way to try to make the world a slightly better place rather than just being an automatic asshole. That didn't work. It didn't work at all. So now they seem determined to take the asshole route. So so it's like a war between good and evil, except we've got the clean cooters and the dirty cooters. We've got the toothless hooker gang, who are spotlessly clean professionals, because we have been at this gig for a fucking long time, yo. We are
Yeah.
ready for this. We
got
have
mad shit.
yeah, we have sheep dips full at the ready that we just plunk ourselves in, head to foot, poof, off we go, ready for action. Whereas some people, not so much, it appears. They literally not even roll out of bed. They just sit up and go live. That's it. Sit up, go live. And
With bed
before
hair, which is probably why they're stuck behind an avatar.
Yeah. Hey, Heidi. Hey.
Hi.
Please hit the thumbs up, please.
Yeah,
Or thumbs
Heidi,
down, whatever you want to.
Heidi, I bet you, you won't hit the dislike button. I bet you. You're already giving us a view. Might as well.
Hey, Heidi. Hey.
So yeah,
it's a whole situation. A whole situation.
And I mean, just seeing all these people fucking fall out of the damn barn. It's because the 1 minute you got Purple and Tony fighting with each other. Okay, now that's a thing, right? You got Heidi like a fucking little rabbit chihuahua coming in from the rear. You got Unseen. You got
Hi, Hakuna Matata.
Yeah. Well, I can't even remember half of them. It's so fucked up.
It's not Hakuna Matata. It's Hakuma Matata.
It's a Matata.
Hakuma Matata. The amount of different ways that was said in 5 minutes, I thought I was going to explode. I'm like, oh my God, she's not going to stop. Please stop saying it over and over again. It's getting worse. Why are you doing this?
So this is the part where we and I start to sing Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna.
It means no purple for the rest of your days.
It's our problem-free philosophy.
Hi, Heidi. Hi.
Hello. So yeah, and then you get Tabby coming into the whole deal, and then Jenna coming into the whole deal, and then you happen upon a live stream which includes Sky Crime, formerly Lisa's Home Life, formerly Spy in Wonderland, formerly fuck knows how many names she had as well, and Trixie Star.
Right? I mean, it's almost like we're just waiting for Chase to pop out of a fucking Christmas box at this stage, because that could really only be the icing on the cake at this point.
It would. And You know, it would put the icing on the fucking cake if he pitched up in a damn Santa Claus outfit and
Right?
tried to screw the kids out of their Christmas like the Grinch
Again, like you did
again,
last year. Hmm.
like you did last year.
Um, it's almost like whenever Heidi wonders why certain people don't like certain other people, there might be good reason for that. And, if you want the nasty, nasty scab to come off that wound, we can do so. So yeah, keep pushing. Keep pushing, bitches. We got time.
I must say, I did have quite a giggle watching that whole law deal and hearing all about a
You're
wolf.
explaining this like everyone else has saw this. Like less than 10 people in humanity watched this travesty occur. So you're going to have to explain to the class what
Yeah,
happened.
okay. Well, what I giggle at is Lisa's home life slash spy in Wonderland slash fuck knows what else slash sky crime and her new motto of this is all the people that she cares about. Right. But if you fuck her over, she'll do this to you. Because she does not give two fucks. But I mean, we already losing brain cells over here trying to deal and cope and contemplate Purple and her high school gang of misfits. And now we've even got the kindergarten version where you have people being in a wolf pack and having secret codes in chat. But it cannot be
Zombies.
revealed.
Zombies in a wolf pack.
But it cannot be revealed to anyone in chat because you have to be part of the wolf pack in order to do it. And
Yes.
if you want to join the wolf pack, you have to contact Elsie Justice because she's the only one that gets to decide if you're worthy.
And again, unfortunately, some of us are already clued in enough to know that both Elsie and Lisa, there's a reason why I will call them zombies, is they have both claimed several times to have been deceased. Strangely enough, they're not deceased. They're still very much alive, and I'm happy for that. Long may that continue. But they have a very uncanny habit of landing themselves in shit, and then somehow death just falls upon them out of nowhere. Tragedy ensues. And then lo and behold, sometimes a couple of days, sometimes a couple of weeks later, they resurrect themselves from the grave, ready to tackle a new challenge. So I'm pretty sure they'll be up on panel beside Heidi next. That'll be lovely. That'll be nice. We can all look forward to that. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we could. So can you just imagine this huge, huge fucking panel, right? With Heidi and Purple and Unseen and Harper and I don't know who the fuck else from that gang and Elsie Justice and Trixie Star and Tabby and Jenna and
Levitt
Spider
threatening everybody, just like he
and
was this time last year as well.
and Levitt running in saying, "I'm gonna dox everybody."
I've got you, Perp. I've got you. I mean, I'm. If there's
I'm Karen.
anybody who thinks that Levitt has their back, please, dear God, take yourself to safety immediately because
Run that
you
fuck.
are not safe. You're not safe whatsoever. Seek help.
Okay, so Ginger says she sent us a song for the topic at hand.
Oh God.
So
Is it
let me
about
think.
crazy people, Ginger? Is it?
Sounds
Is it about
like
an adorably festive Ewok? Is it, Ginger? Is it? Look at my little outfit. It's gorgeous. Look at me.
okay. So let's see what our dear, lovable friend Ginger has sent us. I probably gotta mute myself before I make everyone deaf.
Ugh, Dad! It smells like rotting flesh in here. Take the window lock off.
Can't do that, Meg. I don't trust myself not to jump out the window.
But Minnie had a heart.
Ah, now this is music.
Hidey, 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 hide.
Howdy, 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 hi.
Howdy, 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 ho.
Howdy, 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 ho.
Heedy, heedy,
Heedy, heedy, heedy, he. Oh my God, Meg, are you okay? Do you need mouth-to-nose resuscitation?
Oh my God. I am the Meg of YouTube. I am Meg.
Love you, Ginger. That was just brilliant.
That was perfect and will be becoming a whole thing now. That's going to have to become a whole thing. I'm just saying.
So, from this point forward, Ginger has inspired us. So, when we go into a chat where we see Heidi, 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 Hi, we're going to sing to her.
Heidi, hi.
So,
Toaster Robin. Hello, love.
Hakuna, are you trying to pimp Chris now?
Hey, Chris. Hey. She'll even make them a wee key ring as a souvenir of the date. Like, thank you for your
You-
cooperation for this evening. We appreciate your business.
You've been on a date with me. You're welcome.
Please, it'll either say do call again or don't call again, and one side will be scratched out with Sharpie, depending on how well it went. So, we'll see. We'll see. I think that's a very good idea. Chris, do that. Make that thing happen. I would pay good money to watch that occur. I think it would be amazing.
Miss Libby, yeah, don't you feel a tad bit lost at times? Because I gotta tell you, I miss a day, 2 days, and it feels like I was gone a year. Because these people do these extremely long live streams, or they live stream several times a day. No
Yeah.
normal person that enjoys rest or doing life things like peeing is able to always be up to date. No. So I will reiterate one thing that I heard in a chat a while ago. God bless the clip channels. You make our lives so much easier.
Well, just saying, some people get their own just desserts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now Chris is like,
need you to go on dates with people, Chris. And then at the end of the date, you're going to give that person a little, because you can make all the things, you're going to give them a little key ring that says, I either enjoyed our date, please call again, or no, never call me again, lose my number. You can have that either or on either side. And then if the date went well, you can scribble out the lose my number side with a Sharpie. So that therefore you can personalize it to each person as you've been on the date. And then you could sell the key rings as merch. And then you could make a fortune. Boom. That's how that happens.
Oh yes, we will most definitely be doing that. Oh, I was thinking of doing a little merchy shirt thing, and I'm also working on something else. But before we tells me that I'm gonna be
Squirrels,
spilling all
squirrels, squirrels.
there we go, squirrels.
I would also like to lodge a permanent objection in the fact that Griffey knows that I've been sick. So, the fact that I'm even attempting to squeeze out anything that's remotely akin to some sort of tune shows my desperation to lighten the mood of this crazy YouTube scenario. Because, as we all know, that normally wouldn't happen. But quite frankly, these streets have become somewhat unruly lately and a little bit unfortunate to be walking along. So, yeah, desperate times, desperate measures. Sorry about that.
But yeah, you have that. That's one thing that I really do admire about you. The fact that you, yes, you're an opinionated bitch. Yes, you are.
I
But
am, yes.
I love you for it. And not only that, as you will talk about things that bug you, that really, really piss you off. But you don't ever complain personally.
I'm literally the opposite way round to Heidi. I am the opposite way round. Griffey literally laughs at me when she asks me how I am, because that conversation lasts about 2 seconds and then we're on to something else. I'm like, yeah, nah.
Of all the fuckery that we would like to discuss in depth with me, how it's going with her is like at the bottom of the list, pretty much like Perp's morals.
Right? Yes. My health status and Perp's morals both at an all-time low. and not important for anybody else.
I mean, I can't even manage to get out a wee when her birthday is. Even with me and Stella going.
I know they literally pulled a full Oliver style situation on me. Partly because Linny had asked a question, and I try not to run from the difficult questions most of the time. Most of the time. There are some I've become very good at avoiding, and that would be one of them, because I emerged out of a cabbage patch. I was just planted and poof, I appeared, and therefore here I was. There's nothing more to it than that. It should be celebrated as such, as in, not at all. Therefore, it's not important. Therefore, it doesn't matter. But somehow Griffey has decided this needs to be a full style investigation, and I'm like, no. No. No.
So if anybody, now I'm gonna pull a perp.
Oh God.
If anybody has this woman's information for me, please send it. I
Unlike
need a birthday.
unlike Purple, you don't want social security or banking details. You just want my date of birth.
Yes. No,
Right.
I don't even need the date of birth. I just need the date and the month. I'll guess the year.
last year. I was born last year. That's
Yeah.
when I came into
You
existence.
you want to know something funny?
Yes.
The day after my birthday, Stella and I were sitting talking, and she was trying to convince me of something, or I can't even remember what we were talking about, but she was trying to convince me of something. And I said it before I thought about it. I said to her, I may have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. Which was ironic because the previous day was my birthday.
Yeah, you didn't think that one through, did you? No. Nah.
it only hit me afterwards.
Yeah, that's one of those moments where you're like, God, and I thought I was being so funny. Oh, shit. I picked the wrong time to say that. Oh, welcome to my life.
Dixie, she's sitting over there.
She's hiding. Why are you hiding over there, Stella? Why are you hiding over there? Come back.
Stella says she's sitting there because you won't give her your birthday.
Don't you dare. That is so not fair. Not fair. I mean, I could just leave the stream altogether, Stella, and then you would have no choice but to come back, because otherwise Griffey would be sitting here all by herself. So there.
You can't do that to me. Damn. That's not nice.
I could
Naughty
phone Heidi,
friend, naughty
and Heidi
wifey.
could come up on panel to keep you company.
Oh, fuck. I don't have the strength for bed bugs tonight. No, I want to watch Circle Jerk in peace. I don't want to be scratching and get the fucking vacuum and the deep cleaner and the shit.
Like, can everybody just read what Stella has written? This is the kind of attitude I have to put up with on a daily basis. There is literally no way to tell your friend they are boring the absolute knickers off you other than you're making me yawn to the point that I cannot stop. What is that, Stella?
We Dixie has a message for you in the form of blackmail.
I will share my birthday with you when it happens. Today is not that day. Therefore, you have to wait.
Okay, everybody be on high alert. She is a Virgo. That's what I got so far.
It has taken her 2 years to get that far.
Well, fuck. Are you really that surprised? How long did it take me to fucking finally figure out that Tanqueray is Blanca Torres?
A lot longer than should be really fucking necessary, to be quite honest with you. I'm disgusted at everybody. See this community on YouTube? The amount of you people. I'm like, how do you not know? The amount of people that I have had ask me, who is this jerk? Who is that jerk? I have said diddly squat to no one, even Griffey. I didn't say shit because that's not how I roll, yo. I keep my mouth shut. I am, again, the opposite of Heidi. Hey, Heidi, hey!
There,
yeah.
there's another thing to also prove how, even though it takes me a fucking ass long time to figure something out, which should be obvious, I also have a respect for people's privacy. So, dear we, have I ever asked you who's this jerk and who's that jerk?
No. No. Lots of
was
other
private.
people did, but not you. Not anybody that's in here. But lots of other people did. But I used to find that very funny. I would be like, well, who do you think it is? And it became very amusing because it's amazing the shit that people can come up with in their own tiny little heads. It's adorable.
I like Eliza's plan.
That would be an evil plan, and quite frankly, if I was in Guantanamo Bay, the cruelty would be less than that, I'm telling you.
Well, there. Yes. Eliza, I was shocked. Now, I knew that soup was soup because obviously.
Soup like
And-
me is very recognizable in the voice department.
And I knew we was we because I mean,
Because there can't be more than one, god damn it, we would have to nuke the country.
but what did catch me off guard completely was Julie fucking Applewhite. I was like, what? Because I look back and I sit and remember the stream that JTR did, Just the Receipts, where she made a whole intro and everything for Julie Applewhite when Julie finally leaves Ziggy's channel and this, that, and the other. And then the comment that Bugsy Jerk made saying, seems like I got a one up on Just the Receipts now, didn't I? Because she was up on a panel just as Bugsy Jerk.
Yep. Julie fucking Applewhite, you. And I really think it would be a marvelous idea when it comes to her birthday that you get her one of those little certificates that says her name on it, like some sort of one of those fake deed pool things that she becomes like lady of the lower left half of Edinburgh, as I see people try to call themselves. So I'm a lord now. No, you're not. You're really not. And it should say on the certificate, Julie fucking Applewhite, because I think that would be glorious. Frame that. Boom. Best gift ever. You're welcome. You can keep that one again. You can keep that one.
September, Bugsy Jerk is Julie fucking Applewhite. I can say that now because, as Eliza said, almost all the jerks have revealed their identities already, which was a fun stream too.
Yeah, it's getting to the point now where it's almost a situation where we need to have the current name, the old name, and what they will be known as in future. It's now going to be just a whole thing where, yeah, just pick a name, folks. It's making it very complicated. Then you have people who know, people who don't know, people whose minds are still blown, despite the fact that they were in the stream where the names were mentioned. They were commenting at the time. So I'm like, how, what? You were literally there. How do you not know that this is a thing?
Now, Hakuna, that one has me confused. How did you confuse Pearl with Miss Sharon Down Under? I would have understood if it was OG Buttercup, which is also Tickles, that was confused with Sharon because they're both Australian.
Look at Griffey spilling all the things now like she's known all along.
No.
She's like, I've always known. No, you didn't. No, you really
No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I was the ignorant little South African sitting in a corner saying,
Oh.
those are our people, and that's Lolita, and that's Pearl, and that's Bugsy, and that is Lurker Jerk, and that is Wee. And there's Eliza, and I mean, so I took everybody on their names because I don't go to Ziggy's.
No, she really didn't. She really didn't.
So I didn't know any of you guys as the names that you had before. I knew Julie Applewhite because, as I said, with the Just the Receipts whole thing, that's how I heard about Julie Applewhite.
And Pearl is Cassandra.
You see, that's another name that I would not have guessed because I hadn't seen the name Cassandra before.
Even Pearl was shocked by the name Cassandra because we've all been like, where the heck did you get the name Cassandra from? Who is this fictional person you speaketh of? Hence me throwing into chat every so often, expose Cassandra, because therefore it would feed whoever was lurking in the bushes spreading that nonsense. It was glorious. Glorious, I tell you.
Well, when I see the name or think of the name Cassandra, I think of the game Dragon Age, which would make me ask, are you a gamer by chance?
Well, for me, when I think Cassandra, I think of slightly crazy Greek lady.
Yes.
And that's not Pearl. So yeah.
But also that
Cassandra had a
herself
heck of a time. She had some very unfortunate things happen to her god lover, and so yeah, no, Pearl's way funnier.
But that Cassandra from Assassin's Creed is spelled with a K, not a C.
That's just them trying to be all Chris-like and cool.
All sneaky and shit.
They'll be telling you they need a date next time you play the game. They'll be like, here, have a key ring.
I need a date.
With a teeny bean.
With a teeny bean, bad dream. And dreaming about a Dixie Normus. And not quite getting to the pecker-recker part.
Right.
Did you joke on it?
On the pecker? Or on the wrecking?
No, she has your candy, your little candy cane thing.
Swallow it.
Suck it, Stella. Suck
No.
it hard.
Lick it, fish.
Oh, my wife is always my date, Chris. Always. And twice on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of silliness going on at the minute. The best I can say to those of you that are sort of in and around the same vague mental space as us, just try not to feed into it, because none of this is healthy. None of it. It's not. Oh my good Lord. None of it is good. I'm trying to be all serious and look at this. situation. Yeah, there's a whole lot of not very pleasant things happening at the moment, and family issues should be just kept the heck off YouTube. It's not good for anybody. Once it's out, somebody else will keep it going forever. It will always be a problem. Yeah.
Stella is licking your candy cane. Miss Libby's getting into a tub. Let's hope there's bubble bath,
Hey.
bath salts and stuff. Dixie Enormous will forever be known as Enormous Dix.
Dixie Enormous could get in with Libby, keep her entertained for half an hour. You know, just saying. Just saying.
I will do my very best, Hakuna Matata. I cannot promise anything, but I'll try.
Same shit. Hello.
If we can just get Heidi to climb out the elephant's ass, maybe we can like use her as bait to attract the lion so that we can run and go and get you a little cup.
Yeah. It'll be like one of those new shows you see on National Geographic. Like a version of the normal Animal Planet style shows of, and here we have an elephant in the wild. Somehow, a middle-aged woman with severely progressive Hashimoto's has managed to wedge herself sideways in the rectal cavity of an elephant. An unfortunate medical incident has occurred, and a team of vets has been flown in from Zimbabwe to treat the issue. Tune in next week to see the update. And that's all. So you spend the next week worrying about whatever the feck has already happened like 6 months ago. And yeah.
And you still feel sorry for the elephant more than you do Heidi.
Right? Well.
Okay,
You
now
know.
Dixie, you want to go riding around with Soup one day. Would that be to knock another deer out of its hooves or just to hear her talk? Because both is awesome.
It'll be like big game hunting. They'll just go in an open top Jeep, and Dixie will have some sort of Ernie style sniper rifle peeping over the top of the windscreen, ready to take out whatever sneaky deer throws itself at the front of the car. That's how that'll work. It'll be glorious.
Mm.
Like duck hunt with deer.
Quack,
Deer
quack,
hunt.
quack, quack. Oh wow!
Can
so
you
throw-
imagine Ernie as a sniper? I saw messages from somebody very recently, who had been told that Ernie and a team of people were professional snipers, and that 6 of them had been sent to a job, and only 2 of them had left alive. Now, I don't know what fucking movie Ernie had watched that evening, or what weird mushroom / psilocybin fucked up trip he was on, but Ernie, love, you weren't on any sniper team. That was all a figment of your imagination. I'm sorry. Just because you play with little army men at night before you get into bed doesn't mean that you were one. Sorry, love. Sorry. Sorry about that.
I have a better chance of jumping off of the Eiffel Tower and landing in a swimming pool this big than what Ernie Shell has of being an actual sniper.
Being caught midair as Ernie swoops in on his helicopter, as he was going to. Oh my good God! I mean, ho ho. That man's
Stella
not right.
reckons Stella reckons she doesn't even think he can shoot straight out of his.
Maybe that picture Jim Terry has of the slightly twisted pin is not actually Doug's after all, as was originally stated. Maybe it's Ernie's. It would explain a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for all of our sakes, there are several women on YouTube who could testify to such a thing in court, on the stand, if that was ever necessary, and that's a whole situation that nobody ever needs in their life.
Yeah.
And yet, with every passing day, it seems like we get closer to it, which is frightening.
True.
But here we
So-
are.
So we need to ask Soup about the bear that was on her porch a couple of weeks ago. I think I'll ask that when we go and visit the circle jerk a bit later.
The bare naked ladies. It's
Mhm.
been
Oh yeah,
fun.
that was quite a thing. Thanks, ladies, because from this point on, I think I'll be live streaming like this, going, I'm naked, and behind the avatar.
I don't know
That-
what she thinks I've been doing this entire time, but I mean,
Yes, sneaky.
whatever.
man.
Whatever.
So we've had a porn show every single time that we live streamed.
Yep.
Ugh.
I
I'm
told
so
you,
bummed
unless
that I
you
didn't-
unless you add credits to the OnlyFans, you don't get a freebie. Just saying.
But we're friends. You're friends share we.
OnlyFans does not have a mates rates available option. Gotta pay full price. Sorry. Them's the rules, yeah.
You see, Eliza, that's where I have a one up. Because over here, we don't have CPS. So
Yeah.
somebody won't be knocking on my door because I actually have to go down and let them in. Or I can just stand on top of the toilet, reach out basically lean out through the window and say, "You're not coming up here, motherfucker."
And they would be, all right then. Well, the power's off anyway, so we're not walking up the stairs. Bye, and that would be it.
So
In
I
South
would never.
Africa, they have to pay for their education. They have to
Yes.
pay for it. Unless you pay for it, your child can happily sit at home and never learn a goddamn thing. And nobody will care ever. Full stop. That's
Like
it.
some people we've met on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's a whole situation.
Yeah. Now, that's one thing I do find funny as well. I actually went and I Urban Dictionaried supposedly.
Please don't. I will lose my last brain cell and my mind because yeah.
If I have to hear that misspoken, mispronounced word once again, I will hop on a panel and call them a damn twat waffle. Supposedly.
Yeah.
It's supposed, right? Supposedly.
Yeah. It's not supposable.
So
Supposed.
there's my
Supposedly.
public service for the day. Where's my $17?
We could be here all week with the amount of words that we could cover. And quite frankly, that should also join the morality tale of the week in order to be able to bring the reading age up of YouTube from some sort of negative number, at least up until the, I don't know, 6 months range. Maybe if we get to the stage where people can actually listen occasionally without feeling the need to interrupt, that would even be a good start to any conversation, because that's half the reason these people haven't got a clue what's happening. They don't care. They don't listen to anything ever.
Yeah, I do also get that reading is a chore to some people. So is spelling. No, Ginger. It is not. Supposedly. Supposedly. Supposedly.
Is it like an opposable thumb? A supposedly?
I think it's quite possible that Heidi was the first person to say that. And it was while she was trying to get out of the elephant's ass, she got stuff stuck in her mouth and was supposedly.
Oh, don't. The next thing we shall have us mocking some sort of non-existent speech impediment.
What, she gonna develop a lisp?
I
Or
don't know
something?
what she's going to develop, but for somebody who claims, although no one has ever saw any evidence of that being the truth, especially not in her written word, spoken word, comprehension of any language whatsoever, or any topic ever. Whatever those 2 degrees were in, you would have been better investing your money in Dogecoin, for goodness sake, because quite frankly, they don't seem to have benefited you on any level. And that's the whole point of education. And you can take that whatever snarky way you think it's intended, because dear God, woman, what were you doing there? Licking the floor?
And there, I tend to agree with Eliza's statement as well. If I have to hear her pretend like she's a member of Medea's family again, she really doesn't seem to understand how stupid she sounds. What the fuck is wrong with these middle-aged women all trying to talk gangster?
Because that's how people know you're tough, yo. If you speak, yo, like something out of an 80s movie, yo. Because that makes sense, What?
Okay.
What is that?
So,
What is that?
so if I were to prove that I'm educated, I would just go, and, and,
Supposedly.
Somebody hand me a fucking Nobel Prize and a Pulitzer while you're at it.
Or another good one that a certain mountain person throws out on a regular basis is at the end of the day. And here's the thing. And she says that about 48 times a sentence. So that's an awful lot of things in one sentence. It's an awful lot of things.
And it goes without saying.
Always. But let me tell you it anyway. At the end of the day, you're, oh my God. Yeah, yeah. I mean, for as much as we've just mocked Heidi for her anal activities, um, the mountain person is attaching herself like a limpet to the point of she's a hair's breadth away from some sort of protection order of Ryan Upchurch. I mean, the man must be getting slightly concerned at this point now because if I was him, I would be like, okay, are all the doors and windows locked? Because
Okay,
you're
so
sounding slightly unhinged.
okay, so she's back again.
Yeah,
No rage quitting this time.
no, wait, she always rage quits. You know this. She rage
Yeah,
quits, takes a month off, comes back, starts again, rinse and repeat.
I really think she should move in with that Unreal Griff dude. They seem to be right up each other's alley with the rage quit, come back, rage quit, come back. Mm,
Yeah, he's another thirsty one. God love them. I mean,
yeah.
the place where I think Griff would be at home is with old Buddy Busker over there. The pair of them could grumble like wee old men that are about to witness the end of time. Just telling each other about how hard they've had it in life, just whinging and bitching and moaning to each other, one upping each other with every time they utter a word. That it would be actually kind of amazing to watch them trying to outdo each other with their tales of sadness.
Yeah. So I just know Buddy as Aquanet. He's the
That's even
Aquanet
too
admiral.
kind.
So there, Eliza
Ancient
said,
Aquanet.
and so, and everything like that. So there's that. You know,
You need to throw in a shit every now and
yeah,
again because
and
that's how you sound tough. I mean,
and
that's tough.
and the incredible credulity of, oh, for fuck's sake,
Yeah, spicy. Ooh.
spicy.
Hey, Heidi.
Hey.
Hey. Is your wee phone getting full yet, love? I mean, I'm sure you've been sharing little screenshots like a mofo all afternoon. God love you.
I think Heidi needs to have like her memory cards, her little SD memory cards. She
Taken by the
has to have
Fed.
them like numbered and cataloged and fucking extra extensions to keep all the shit together.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a Judy Sue style theft of the memory cards where they just all magically disappear and never to be seen again. And somehow I'll be the one responsible for it,
Of course.
which is pretty amazing.
You and Griffey because you're nasty people.
No,
Nasty.
you're in the nice one. It's me because as we know, Circle Jerk have orchestrated a plan to take over the entirety of YouTube. So we're just going from channel to channel, just taking over ownership. So that's the reason I was sent here, to make sure that when it does get to the point where, people start making donations and shit, that I can start paying my way, because soup is going to break my knees if I keep putting off the payments any longer. So, you know, there's that.
You know, I would put a gamble on it. Heidi, what you got? Because you guys keep on talking about two-party states and one-party states, and you can't record me because of this and that and the other. I want to see how you guys compete with international laws. Man, it's going to be funny.
Mm. And I'll give you a little helping hand, Heidi, to get you a little head start because I'm in a generous Christmas spirit. I mean, look at my little outfit. If that doesn't say festive to you, I don't know what is. I've even
Yeah.
got a little cane. Doink. So, listen up, Heidi. We have quite serious data protection laws. So it'll be interesting to see where you take it from here on out. Have we lost Griffey? And is it just me? I'm now panicking. Am I the only one here? Oh my lord. Run, everybody. Save yourselves, because this could get very uncomfortable. Panic, everyone. Panic. Panic. Mainly me. I will panic. Okay. So, now that I have taken over Griffey's channel, as was the Circle Jerk plan all along, I would like you all to just acknowledge the fact that I'm now in charge of the world, and that's just the way it has to be. Yes, welcome to Wee TV. It's amazing. There will be tiny sandwiches for everyone, beverages of your choice. Over to the left, over to the right, we have seating area. Please don't leave any crumbs on the table. Be considerate of the next person to take a seat. And just relax and settle in and enjoy the show. Oh my good God, Shelley, you're about to make me cry. God help me. God help me. You have no idea how much that strikes fear into my very soul. Hello, Tracy. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Ashley, hello, hello. Hopefully normal service will be resumed shortly. We did have a Griffey until a little minute ago. She appears to have been stolen either by the power thieves or possibly by Heidi.
You see what happened? Now they switched off our damn electricity.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Look, everybody, Griffey's in the dark.
I see we talking, but I don't hear we. Why is
Can
it?
you hear
Oh,
me?
perhaps because of that. Now I should be able to hear we.
Can you hear me?
Wow, yes, I do.
We were having a great wee time while you weren't here. So I've just told them all about the new world order and about how Circle Jerk are taking over the planet, and it's all going well so far. Yeah.
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 Well, that's good. Plus, dear Circle Jerk, the collective awesome number of ladies up on panel, please say a prayer for Stella and I this evening because it seems like we'll be watching you in the dark.
Yeah, this was slightly unexpected. We thought we would have a little bit longer than this.
Yeah. We're not supposed to have it. Because we're not supposed to be off now. Our next scheduled switch off would have been at 4 a.m. It's only midnight now, 12:30 a.m. And we're switched off. Grr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring us to a very untimely close in order to save Griffey's data. She'll be able to go through chat roughly and say goodbye to everybody, but it might just be a group goodbye.
Yeah.
But we appreciate everybody for being here, and thank you for putting up with what was just the squawking of a half-dead parrot, also known as my unfortunate singing. Oh, while I remember, I nearly forgot. Who said what? You know who you are, and I loved you. So please, if you have heard this message, I am still here. I just haven't been well. So, yeah. Just so you know, I love you. Love you.
Yeah, I can attest to that. We will never tell you if she's feeling like shit.
She
You
just
have to.
disappears.
Yeah, she just disappears, and then you send her endless messages going, "Are you okay? Where are you? Did you run away?
Are you mad at me?
Are you mad at us? Hi, 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 Heidi, hi. Look, there's Heidi. Come quick." And if you're lucky, she'll tell you, I have not been doing so well, but I'll be back soon, don't worry. So yeah, this was definitely that case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Heidi,
But
learn to spell my name if you're going to talk shit about me in text messages, because when other people show them, at least it doesn't make you look quite as stupid as you make yourself look. So yeah, yeah. Let's try that. Try that.
try that. But yeah, thanks to everyone for being here with us, and I'm terribly sorry that we had to cut this live stream short due to the electricity thieves once again. But now, take into account that you've seen how it happens. We sit here, we have electricity, and the next minute, just boom, everything's just gone.
Which reminds me, because Griffey will never say it, if you would like to support our little African sitting in the dark with, exciting stuff such as candles and shit, you can help to provide such items if you're at all able to by donating to Griffey's PayPal, which is Griffey with 3 F's, because Griffey fucked the electricity. Griffey with 3 F's, 83 at gmail.com, and that is PayPal address. If you go to the About page on Griffey's channel, it gives you all the links for all the things, especially the best merch on the YouTubes. So
Yes.
you too can be covered in wee on a daily basis. You're welcome. Libby, you need to get yourself some wee and wear it
Yes.
with pride.
Free the wee.
Wee for everybody!
And the best part about it was that I could get the price of it close to $17.99.
Yep. For just $17.99, you can have your very own wee to hurl abuse at on a daily basis. You're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome.
But yeah, to everybody, thanks for being here with us. We will be back as soon as humanly possible.
And we will be back hopefully maybe before Christmas, but definitely
Yeah.
Christmas Day. But if you're around and would like company on the Christmas period, we're going to make sure that we're around so that if you happen to be on your own or need a little bit of cheering up, you can come and hang out. And that invitation is open to everyone, even Heidi.
Yes.
There will be a
Yes.
truce for that one day only. I don't care who you are, what our history is, anything to do with it. If you would like some company on Christmas Day, come and hang out. You're welcome over at Griffey's house.
Yeah. And we'll even take pics of Heidi sucking on Wee's candy cane.
Hey Heidi, hey!
So yeah. Love all of you guys and thanks for being with us. We will be back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no fancy outro today, everybody. Bye, bye, bye,
Bye.
bye. Hello.